The EP1100 is a line interactive power supply that provides battery backup systems to the Department of Transportation and ITS markets. The unit offers an easier user experience and more competitive price point than comparable products on the market. Before beginning the installation process, please make sure you have the following items ready: your own wiring, any peripheral cables that you may need for a networking device or for wiring additional equipment to the cabinet, your DOT cabinet itself, at least 4 12-volt deep cycle AGM batteries. You can expand the system by placing another 4 batteries in parallel with the first string, a number 1 Phillips screwdriver, a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, the wiring diagram for your specific model of DOT cabinet, and a dedicated battery harness for the battery string. For this demonstration, we'll also be installing a safety automatic transfer switch, which can be purchased separately. Also be sure to check your state's laws and specifications to find out if your state requires power supplies to be set up prior to going out in the field. After you verify that the wiring in your cabinet is up to code based on your local electrical specs, follow the wiring diagram for the cabinet itself to wire any internal buses that need to be installed. Once that's done, place the EP1100 in the rack and screw it in. If you're using a safety automatic transfer switch, you'll need to interface the 1100 with that now. It's most efficient to simply place your transfer switch on top of the EP1100 and then screw it in and wire it from there. Here we're using the Phillips screwdriver to wire the inputs and outputs to the EP1100 as well as the EP1100 to the safety automatic transfer switch. From here, you'll torque down the bolts on your battery harness as per the battery manufacturer's specifications. You will then place the batteries in the cabinet and wire the battery string in series, applying additional strings in parallel as they are needed. Next, wire the UPS to the internal bus system to get your utility power to the power supply, and then connect your nodes to the output and input of the power supply. Perform a verification check to make sure that everything is wired correctly. Enable the upstream breaker and the breaker on the power supply for the AC input, and then turn the DC breaker on to get the system up and running. From there, be sure to do a full system check to make sure that everything works. If it does, then congratulations! You've successfully installed your EP1100 power supply. Follow Multilink on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to stay up to date on the latest product news and catch more informational training videos such as this one. The @ for our Twitter and LinkedIn are both GoMultilink. We recently made a new Facebook page. The @ for that is GoMultilink1. Thanks for watching and happy installing.